Don't get this confused. You're buying a house and selling your current house, but people always want to know, how can I move into my new house first before I sell the old house? Because I want a little bit of time to move in to the new house before I have to sell it. So in other words, I have a week or a couple of days to pack all my things out of my house and move it over instead of doing it all in the same day, okay? So this is when we use something called a bridge loan. So let's just run an example here, all right? So let's say you bought the new house for $850, you're selling your old house for $650. Let's pretend you have no mortgage. Wow, because you're just amazing, okay? But we're gonna have a new mortgage on the new house of 400 grand because you want some money to put in a really cool pool, okay? I don't care. Now, to get this new mortgage, we need a down payment of $450,000. You're like, Matt, why does this matter? It's because if you're selling your house and you're selling it a couple days later than when you buy this house, that means you don't have money for a down payment because we want to sell our house first to be able to have that money. So let's do this example. Let's say you're going to move into the new place on July 1st. But your current house isn't selling until July 5th. That means you got about 4 days of no sale. That means you don't have money for a down payment, but you still got to pay the sellers. Okay, so because you don't have $450,000 in the bank, you're waiting for your house to sell, we need to do a bridge loan. So we need that bridge. We need something to bridge the gap between the 1st and the 5th. In this case, we're doing a down payment of $450,000. So we need about 450 grand to bridge that gap. Now, bridge loans cost more money than regular mortgages do because they're for a short period of time the bank wants to make their money. So usually you're paying between about 9 and 12% interest. In this case, I used 9% interest. Now, you're only paying that interest daily, okay? So put this down to a daily cost. It's going to be around $110, which means you're paying about $450 to be able to have that extra 4 days of move-in time. Or, hey, maybe it's not just to be convenient for you. Maybe you just didn't sell the house until afterwards, and that's okay too. You're paying about $450 for that convenience. Some of you might think that's too much. Some of you might think, hey, that's totally worth not doing this all in a 12-hour period. What do you think?